Hey everyone, and welcome back to All About AI Tech. Today, we're tackling a massive development in the AI music space, the game-changing partnership between Boomy and ADA worldwide. Now, for those of you unfamiliar, Boom is an AI music platform that's allowing anyone to crank out original songs. Think of it as the GarageBand of the AI world, only infinitely more powerful and versatile. And ADA? That's the distribution arm of Warner Music Group, one of the biggest names in the global music industry. So, what does this mean? Well, it's a huge deal, folks. This is the first time a major music company is really diving headfirst into distributing AI-made music on a large scale. Think about the implications. We could be seeing a tidal wave of AI tracks hitting Spotify, Apple Music, and all those other major platforms. Could AI music become the next big sound? It could completely change how we consume music. Imagine personalized soundtracks, tailored to your every mood and activity, streamed instantly to your devices. This partnership is a huge step towards making that a reality. Let's not forget about the impact on artists. Boomy is making sure that human creators are at the heart of this whole process, that the AI is just a tool to enhance their creativity, not replace it. We'll be digging deeper into the ethical considerations surrounding AI music generation throughout this video. It's a topic that deserves a lot of thought. For now, let's move on to the next very big and controversial point. Now, here's where things get interesting and a tad bit messy. The Boomy/ADA partnership announcement came just as news broke about a massive streaming fraud case involving a producer who used Boomy to generate a mountain of songs. The indictment of Michael Smith alleges this producer created hundreds of thousands of tracks using Boomy and then used bots to inflate their streams, allegedly generating over $10 million in fraudulent royalties. Now, hold your horses, folks. Alex Mitchell, Boomy's CEO, isn't actually charged in this case. Yet, his name appears in the indictment as a co-conspirator. That's causing a fair bit of buzz, to say the least, and it highlights the potential vulnerabilities in the ever-evolving world of AI-generated music. This highlights some of the murky ethical and legal waters surrounding AI and music licensing. How much control do these companies really have over what happens with AI works after you've released them into the world? The way technology is evolving, could this be just the start of issues that AI studios, artists, and DSPs will have to wrestle with into the future? For example, how easy is it to automate the creation of music using AI, then use bots to artificially pump up streams? How do we deal with that? How much is human collaboration required before you can say you've got a human work? How do we verify ownership and licensing? These are all questions that need careful consideration and scrutiny. But the situation isn't just affecting Boomy. The entire AI music industry now finds itself looking at the implications of this massive scandal, weighing the possibilities and pondering the future. This leads us nicely into the very important topic of ethics in the generation of AI music. What most people seem concerned about is the potential for large language models, LLMs, and AI music generators to train on copyrighted works without permission. That means many of you might be worried that your work, the songs you've slaved over, are being used to train AI algorithms, and you're not getting a dime for it. It's a legitimate concern and one that is fueling a lot of debate in the music and art worlds. This issue highlights another big gap in current regulation around AI and calls for stricter guidelines. So, here's where we really look close at the Boomy/ADA deal. Both companies claim this partnership recognizes the importance of innovation to unlock creative possibilities while protecting the rights of artists, and that is the crucial issue here. Most AI creators claim their AI isn't training on any work that isn't under license. Does that claim stand? Many will likely say these new agreements between AI music generators and large music companies are important steps toward a healthier and fairer future for both AI and regular musicians. Boom's approach appears to prioritize human creativity with AI as a tool to unlock new possibilities. This is something we should strongly support. The partnership with ADA worldwide is further evidence of the music industry's increasing engagement with this technology, indicating a growing acceptance of AI as part of the creative landscape, and possibly that it's here to stay. But this doesn't mean we rest on our laurels. Continued vigilance and discussion will help us to shape and enforce these regulations to a more ethical system of practice. So, what does all this mean for the future of AI music? The Boomy/ADA partnership shows that major players in the music industry view AI as a force that's not only to be reckoned with, but collaborated with. This changes how musicians approach music creation and potentially delivers much more diversity. Some musicians are going to embrace the AI tools and use them in meaningful ways. Others may look at AI music with suspicion or even flat-out rejection. We've seen that with the recent backlash against Adobe and its new terms and conditions. However, AI-generated music is likely only going to gain traction and increase its share of the market. But there are still important questions to answer. How do we get around this issue of AI potentially training on copyrighted work? How do we ensure that artists are fairly compensated for use of their work? And how do we avoid scenarios like the streaming fraud case we just looked at? To resolve all that, we need stronger intellectual property frameworks that reflect the real use of AI tools. AI is likely to play a bigger role, and it's up to all of us to work together to ensure the process is as ethical and fair as it can be, and not just for those with money and power in the industry. We need a system that includes not only the major players such as Warner Music Group, but also small to mid-sized companies, individuals, musicians, and those who are already creating and sharing this work widely. New developments and announcements, such as this partnership between Boomy and ADA, highlight the potential for growth, but also highlight areas of risk. The music industry has always been a complicated subject with artists, record labels, and licensing all thrown into a giant blender. So, making new rules and frameworks will likely take time, but is a task that deserves our continued attention and careful consideration. And if you want to learn more about AI music generators, stick around until the closing credits are done. We'll be exploring all the main players in the industry to help you make some more informed decisions on this complex and ever-evolving technology. Now, while Boom has made a big splash, it's far from the only AI music generator out there. There are dozens of others, each with its own strengths and weaknesses, targeting particular muscle styles and workflows. Some tools, like Udio, are designed to translate simple text descriptions into fully formed musical tracks. Others, such as Soundful, specialize in generating royalty-free music for videos. Then there are platforms like AIVA and Acret Music that focus on composing complete songs, with a goal of lowering the barriers to entry into music creation. They make it easy to use AI to make your own music, regardless of musical expertise or equipment. Each one offers a slightly different approach to music generation, with some tools offering a level of customization that will take time to get to grips with, and others providing simpler interfaces that give you a ready-made result. Most platforms have free versions, giving you a way to experiment without a significant financial commitment. So, if you're looking for a more hands-on experience, you'll want to consider a platform that allows for some form of tweakability. If you prefer a quick and ready result, then tools like Soundful or Acret are excellent options. For all of those looking for something quick, simple, and free to play, then Acret Music offers a great way of getting started. Then there's Boomy, which is geared more toward creating music you can potentially commercialize and sell. So, when making a decision we strongly recommend following brands on social media, reading blogs, getting involved in developer communities, and keeping tuned in as technology changes and progresses. It's a wild world out there. So, there you have it, folks. We've gone deep into the world of AI-generated music, the surprising partnership between Boomy and ADA worldwide, the ongoing controversy surrounding streaming fraud, and the exciting possibilities and potential pitfalls of this evolving field. It's more than just creating songs at the touch of a button. We've got an ethical quandary that affects the whole creative community and the way we need to think about how AI works when applied to the production of music. It's also impacted by some very big questions surrounding copyright protection and intellectual property. As AI music continues to evolve, we're bound to see more advancements and more challenges. So you'll want to stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future updates and discoveries. We'll keep you informed on breaking news, explore the tech behind AI-generated music, and discuss the ethical implications and legal issues arising from this technology. This whole field is moving fast, so to stay ahead of the curve, make sure you're signed up because, this technology isn't going away anytime soon. Hit that like button to help us spread the word about what we're doing here on this important technology. And if you'd like to help us make even better content, don't forget to share comments, ideas, or suggestions as well. That's what helps us to continue to bring you the very best of AI technology and insights. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.